Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway.
Come on, fellas.
Here we go. 480.
50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike.
Here we go. 46. 46.
First down, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180.
Safety screaming. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
Sweat to 26.
Prescott to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 480.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Here we go. 47.
Go. Hey, switch gear.
Here we go. 36.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The sack by Terrell Suggs. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll let it fly for, and that's caught inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. After the sack on first down, Prescott, that ball is caught. It's Gallup, touchdown Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Kelce, the intended receiver there.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on second down. Prescott. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. Throwing. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
The Chiefs make their first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. He'll buy some time. And got his man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Hey, Ridley.
Get off the field.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. And again, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Second down and goal. Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and it held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all.
Go. Kill.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott now. Flushed out right.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
47.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Go to 54, go to 54. Line in.
Check 52.
Go to 54, go to 54. Let's play 6.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, he'll let it fly for man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. All right, hey.
And we got Mike, number 4.
All right, kill.
Here we go, D.
Under. Give me 6.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Get him.
Check it.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Here we go. He's coming. Bravo. Check. 53 Mike. Check.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Check 55 to Mike. Let's go. No.
Hey, Sunday.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mahomes now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
15. Color.
Bang. Check. Go back.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow.
Exit. 55. Hey, eat.
Mahomes to throw once more. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, but now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 50.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
SOS.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Malcolm Smith able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about...
This is caught inside the 15. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 64 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents a totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that group. And he'll take